event. Well, 1 in 6 teens thinks about suicide. That's according to the National Alliance of Mental Illness. So as we start National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month.
ABC 15's Madeline Montgomery shows us why a local counselor thinks that awareness equals prevention.
That's right, Trey. A counselor in Carolina Forest tells me awareness can help people, especially teens, feel less alone. A local mom says suicide being featured in shows and on the news has opened a door for conversation in her house. Talking to teens can be tough, but a show made it easier for Julie Chowning.
We did watch 13 Reasons together, but then she watched some of them by herself, but we would talk about it a lot.
13 Reasons Why is a Netflix show that deals with teenage suicide, and it may sound morbid, but counselor Sandy Quas says shows like this can be helpful.
I actually think the awareness is better because people do not feel like as much alone.
Quas says depression can happen as kids and teens reach puberty, and hormones cause chemical imbalances. She says screen time doesn't help.
Everything's on social media now, so anything that they've done that may have been silly or goofy is now put out across the public lines there of Facebook and other social media.
And that's why she recommends keeping an eye on behavior.
If they're starting to be more socially isolated, if kids are not doing what they used to like to do, maybe they're dropping out of clubs or sports, not hanging out with any friends any longer, those are definitely signs of depression.
And just talk to them if they're showing any of these signs.
We flat out ask them if they're ever felt suicidal in the past. They're really typically very honest, even in front of their parents.
Julie Chowning says she tries to keep an open line of communication with her teenage daughter.
I feel like it's important to always talk to your kids just to know what's going on with them as best you can.
To make raising her teen a little easier. The CDC says about 41,000 people die in the U.S. every year from suicide.
Quas says the ER is the best place to take a suicidal teen or child to get them stabilized and further evaluated for the treatment they need.